Daily Bible Time, Dominic Steele, Wednesday morning. There are two ways of asking questions. You can ask armchair questions or wheelchair questions. Christopher Ash says armchair questions are those that we ask when we ourselves are remote from suffering. He tells of the line from Shakespeare, he jests at scars who never felt a wound. Whereas Ash says, when we're grappling with God in pain, we're asking wheelchair questions. The book of Job asks wheelchair questions. In Job, there is pain, deep, sometimes hidden, but deep. We've called our series on Job, Things Too Wondrous for You to Know. News last fortnight. Tim Keller has cancer. Legend of Christian ministry. Good guy, a hero. Why does that happen? We grapple with a wheelchair question. Let me introduce the book of Job, the man Job. The first words, there was a man. Job was a real man. In the book of Job, the speeches are all either directed at Job, spoken by Job, Job is the subject of every discussion, or he's on the stage. He lived in Uz. Probably Uz was Edom. Significantly, it wasn't Israel. Job lived outside the promised land, but actually he was probably a contemporary of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. He lived independent of the giving of the promises to Abraham, probably before Mount Sinai, before the law. He was godly. That man, verse 1, Job 1, was blameless, upright, feared God, turned away from evil. That really is the key thing we learn about Job's character. He had integrity. He treated others well. He honoured the Lord. He was moral. He had the appearance of godliness because there was a real godliness in his heart. Job is not presented as a perfect man. Only one perfect man ever walked the earth, but he is a genuine believer. In Ezekiel, Job is linked with Noah and others as a man of considerable righteousness. Let me give you the verse, Ezekiel 14:14. Even if these three men, Noah, Daniel and Job, were in it, they would rescue only themselves by their righteousness. That's the declaration of the Lord. What sort of righteousness did those men have? Well, we know by faith. Noah was warned by God in reverent fear, and he built an ark for the saving of the household. Noah was righteous by faith. So was Job. Indeed, Ash reminds us that no sinner has been righteous before God in any other way. More tomorrow in Daily Bible Time. And look, this Sunday, do join us as we unpack the book of Job together. Things too wonderful for us to know. And this Sunday, actually, you're welcome to join us at Village Church. Actually, if you don't have kids, we're running, because of the government restrictions, we can only have the meeting for people who don't have kids this weekend. We're opening up for everybody in our grand, big, fantastic reopening time on Sunday morning, Sunday evening, 5th of July. We can't wait.